Hello and thanks for joining me. Well, I just got back from vacation from the state of Washington, and I traveled up north to a town called Linden, and every year they have an event called Vintage Farm Days. And I've never been there before, but I went up there to see what it was all about, and I really didn't plan on taking videos or doing a video, but after I got up there, I thought this is something my viewers would really like to see. So I took a bunch of cell phone video and did one interview. I hope the audio is good enough on it. I think it is. But anyway, the one interview I did was this 500 horsepower steam engine that ran a planing mill. And it's an amazing steam engine. But there were a lot of amazing steam engines, including some kerosene tractors and wood-fired steam tractors. But anyway, let's take a look at what I got up there. Vintage Farm Days at Linden, Washington. One cylinder.
See the frame on it was made out of panel iron. They were more heavy duty tractors. Tractors roughly made a lot of different sizes. I think some of these, that one over there is Pete Joanne of this collection. This one might be, but all these are different sizes to roughly oil pump. Like I said, they have oil in the radiator and they burn the air. This is another one of Pete Joanne right through Bromley oil pool. They had quite a few. They store them. You see that red barn right in front of you here called hay building. They store them there in the wintertime. This is another one. This is another one of the Pete Joanne. And Dan is at the wheel here. Look how big the flywheel is on that thing. Big two-cylinder roughly oil pool. And he's got rubber thread on, it says on our paperwork, it's shown by Brian Dykstra. Well, that'd be kind of like magic because he was on the tractor ahead, and I bet you it's pretty hard for him to get two. free and get to run it here for the show. So thank you, Guy, and family, for all you.
Look at the size of this thing. Well, I'm standing here with Sean. Sean, what can you tell us about this thing?
Well, it's a coreless steam engine, is what they call this. And that gets its name coreless because of the valves here. So this is just a single cylinder, but it's double acting like any steam engine. 24-inch cylinder inside of here. And what you see here on the front is on your top two, those are your intake valves. So you have one for each side of the piston. We can look at the connecting rod, see where our piston is. Now we're pulled back and we're moving forward. We're slowly moving back. So now, keep that in mind, and you look at what the valves are doing. You see that as the piston moves, you're opening the opposite exhaust and intake valve at the same time.
Huh.
So as you intake steam into this side, you exhaust it on the other. So it's intake on top, and then the exhaust is on bottom. So this thing here is called a dash pot. And what's happening there is one of the improvements of this valve system was its ability to really quickly close the intake valve.
Ah, yeah.
So there it's open for just a moment and closes, and that conserves steam,
Absolutely,
improves
yeah.
the efficiency of your power plant. Now the other thing that you're seeing here is the governor. So this is a flyball governor, very
Right.
common, that you see on many steam engines.
Right.
And that has a mechanism here that moves the position of these trip levers. And so if you have this belt up to a piece of equipment, you want to maintain the speed
Right.
as constant as possible, but depending on load, so say it's a sawmill, you're going to put load through it, but you want the same speed, and so the engine will begin to slow down, and these will actually move forward, open the valve earlier, admit more steam, and create more power that way.
Wow, that's a pretty detailed explanation.
Simple but complex.
Yeah, yeah. Very interesting. Well, what year was this one made?
This one's about 13.
1913? How many horsepower?
8 horse.
8 horse. That's a big 8 horse.
Yeah, this is my most recent stover that I've gotten my hands on.
Really? Oh, that's big.
I got this one running about a month and a half ago.
Wow. about wraps it up for today. And thanks for joining me. Be sure and subscribe and ring that bell. Like my new hat? Has one of those steam tractors on it.